PSL Pakistan Super League, the very own brand and pride of Pakistani cricket, is to step into the fifth seasons, which is going to start in February 2020. The brand has been a huge amongst all the T20 Super Leagues around the world, as this is just the fifth season of PSL, whereas IPL has reached to its 13th season and will encounter 13th in 2018. But PSL is in its initial formation stages, yet the first and second season has not only amazed, and brought joys and excitement, not only on the faces of the Pakistani people, but also gained international attention. This season has become more special as a new team, Multan Sultan, and lots of foreign players, have been introduced in the sports. PSL, where on one side has brought alive the cricket fans, and on the other side it has opened the shut door of cricket on Pakistan. And the result was that the international players from around the world came to Pakistan to play the final of PSL 2020, held in Gaddafi Stadium, Lahore. 05. Shane Watson, Islamabad United. Australian team is such a fortunate team, that it has been filled with legends in almost every era. Though this team always relied on its classical batsmen and bowlers, but it has always felt the shortage of all-rounders, that has been filled by players like Shane Watson and Andrew Symonds. Starting his career as medium-pace bowler, Shane Watson booked a dominant position in Aussie team until 2013 World Cup, when stress fractures forced him to sit out. This man has got some tremendous power, and when he muscles the ball, that means out of the park. Equipped with class, experience, expertise, skills. The 2012 World T20 saw Watson in a zone of his own. He won 4 consecutive Man of the Match awards, and was in form with both bat and ball. In those 4 matches against Ireland, West Indies, India and South Africa, he scored 234 runs and picked up 10 wickets. He failed in the semi-final against West Indies, and that was the only match that Australia lost in the World Cup. A long series of injuries forced him to decide that he would now become a top-order batsman, instead of an all-rounder. He did not bowl on his return to the Test team. In the 2013 edition of the IPL, Watson got his first 100 in the tournament against Chennai. He scored 101 of 61 balls, hitting 6 boundaries and 6 sixes. This was also his first 100 in T20 cricket. Shane Watson holds our No. 5 slot in the top 10 most dangerous batsmen of PSL 2020. 04. Kevin Pietersen, Kedah Gladiators. Kevin Pietersen, also termed as KP, is truly regarded as the most destructive, most damaging batsman of modern times. As far as T20 format of the game is considered, he holds the professor-level degree in the baiting, and he has proved it on many times, not only in PSL, but also in other T20 leagues, where he has played and left his marks. After Sir Viv Richards, Kevin Pietersen is a precocious talent, bringing such incredible skill and bluster back into the gentleman's game. KP gained true popularity in a test series against Australia, when Aussies found themselves watching at a target in excess of 300. A cocky, spoilt-looking bully had walked in with the lead at 73, and led an impudent counterattack, scoring 158, and striking 7 sixes against an attack comprising of Brett Lee, Glenn McGrath, and Shane Warne. Australia had a taste of their own medicine. Having tiled his position in the side, KP never ceased to impress with decent numbers at home and away. KP has in his belt 444 runs in the 2007 World Cup in just 9 games, earning him the nickname of the Shining in the team. Like a 100-watt bulb in a room full of candles, Pietersen remains a valuable asset in franchise-based T20 cricket around the world, and currently plays for the Melbourne Stars in the Big Bash League. He contributed handsomely in the 6th edition of the league, scoring 268 runs in 8 matches at an average of 38.29. Pietersen remains a player who provides the psychological edge to the Stars. Regardless of the off-field controversies, Kevin Pietersen performed in all the big moments for his team in the last decade, and is undoubtedly a great of the game. KP holds the 4th position in the 10 most dangerous batsmen of PSL 2020. If you cannot subscribe our channel, make sure to subscribe us. 03. Brendan McCullum, Lahore Qalandars. Brendan McCullum, the captain of Lahore Qalandars, has been known by the nickname Brash, regarded as the greatest of all the Kiwi wicket-keepers, and one of their finest batsmen, uses to define himself. In the longer version of the game, his first few centuries came against lesser opponents like Zimbabwe and Bangladesh, and, except for a 96 against England at Lord's, he didn't have any strong performances against the heavyweights to justify his place in the side. But all that changed in the fifth year of his career, when he racked up his third Test 100 against India, in quick time at Napier in 2009. McCullum followed it up by amassing a double-ton laced, with a blend of composure and savagery against India in Hyderabad. In 2010, McCullum decided to relinquish the keeping mitts to focus on his batting. He has matured as a cricketer to become an scored 77 runs of 25 balls, documenting the fastest 50 in World Cup history. 51 runs off 18 balls, and the third fastest 50 in ODI history. In addition, he scored a 59 from the semi-final against South Africa. McCullum became the Kiwi captain to lead New Zealand at the World Cup final, along with his letter to school teachers requesting them to provide pupils the afternoon off to watch the World Cup final, trend at the time. However, Mitchell Starc bowled for a duck him and New Zealand were never able to recover from the blow. Brash youngster. He became the first man to score 1,000 runs, and also the first player to score 2 T20I centuries, and also T20 internationals. His outrageous aggressive nature of going after every ball. Splendid temperament, scintillating class and sizzling form, Brandon McCullum holds the third position in the 10 most dangerous batsmen of PSL 2020. 2. Chris Lynn. Christopher Austin Lynn is regarded as the most destructive batsman of the modern era. This 27-years-old superstar is from Brisbane, Australia and possessed the mighty hitting ability. The teams for which he has played till now include Brisbane Heat, Deccan Chargers, Guyana Amazon Warriors, Jamaica Talawas, Canberra Warriors, Kolkata Knight Riders, Queensland Academy of Sport, Queensland Under-19s, Sunrisers Hyderabad. This clearly defines the worth of the batsman. Lynn made his 2020 international debut against England in Hobart on 29 January 2014. He made 33 off 19 balls, including 3 sixes, 12, but did not get to bat in his second game. Lynn is an explosive batsman who is known for his big hitting and explosive power. He is able to consistently hit sixes over 90 meters. His game-changing abilities have already made him a bit of T20 legend. He has been the man of the tournament in the last 2 seasons of the BBL. In his most recent season, he was dismissed only twice and scored 309 runs at an astonishing average of 154.50, at an inconceivable strike rate of 177.59. In the preceding season, he was the top scorer in the BBL with 378 runs at an average of 54, and again at an unprecedented strike rate of 173. He is truly regarded as the legend of T20 format. What a stupendous batsman he is. Chris Lynn holds the second position in the 10 most dangerous batsmen of PSL 2020. 1. Shahid Afridi, Karachi Kings. Shahid Khan Afridi, as named as Boom Boom Afridi, Lala, is one of the most destructive batsmen of the world, from the beginning of his career. In 1996, Pakistan went to play Sri Lanka, who was world champion at that time. In his debut match against the world champions, Shahid Afridi scored the world fastest century. On just 37 balls, Boom Boom scored 102. And at that time world came to know that a star is born. There are many instances when Shahid Afridi has produced one-man show and lead Pakistan to the victory. But we would mention the innings that brought most pride to the Pakistan, and those were his thriller in the semi-final and final of the ICC T20 World Cup 2009, when Afridi played responsibly and brilliantly and scored 51 against SAW in semis, and the form continued in final, when Lala scored 54 not out against the Sri Lanka. Afridi is regarded as the most unpredicted batsman of all times. He can produce anything out of the box anytime. That's why he has been considered as the most dangerous batsman, in any era by any team. Shahid Khan Afridi holds the first position in the 10 most dangerous batsmen of PSL 2020. Make sure to subscribe us for more informational videos, also press bell icon for latest updates.